All right, I'm going to talk to y'all about the big dog and the big boss in this episode. You feel me? We're going to start with the big boss. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk to y'all about the big dog at the end of the video. You feel me? But I'm going to talk to y'all about the big boss right now, Michael Frey. You know what I'm saying? And when I talk to my people about Frey, they said he was loved first, respected, and feared. You know what I'm saying? They said everybody loved Frey. All the dudes respected him. And everyone had a clear understanding of what could happen if you crossed that man. You know what I'm saying? Now, dig. That being said, something is not adding up. You feel me? Something don't make sense in all of this. There's a puppet master at play. And I think I found out who it was. And I'm exposing it. But as for right now, let's get into this paperwork, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, in Wayne Perry paperwork, it says on or about July 1991, the exact date being unknown to the grand jury within the District of Columbia and elsewhere, Wayne Anthony Perry and Albert G. Martinez received information from Michael Anthony Jackson that a rival drug dealer named Michael Salters, also known as Michael Frey, was planning to kill Albert G. Martinez in order to disrupt the Martinez drug organization. Now that's up for debate. It really hurt me when they killed Stan. Nobody knew who to shoot. We ain't even have a plan. He sold me my first gun. He held my first son. If I was with him shooting it out, bitch, we the one. I shed tears for my niggas who ain't here. They tattooed and spit that real shit to remember him. Bitch, I'm that dude. Catch a op and spit on his baby daughter. I'm that rule. Right at 3 o'clock as soon as he get her out of school. You killed my dude. I don't give a fuck about you. I hope somebody killed you in case I never found. What up, though? I'm back. Episode 2, the trick bag, DC Masterminds, man. And we got another debate on our hands, family. For real, you know what I'm saying? Why would Frey put a hit on Poe? What Poe do to him? That's the part of the story that's always been missing for me, you know what I'm saying? And I tried to verify the story of Frey running off with some work from Poe. You know what I'm saying? And that being the reason that everything happened or whatnot, I could not verify. Facts, I couldn't verify. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's not to say that it did or did not happen. That's just to say that I couldn't verify through my sources. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that I could verify is that Frey was cool with Poe when Poe got the top. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no friction or nothing like that. You feel me? Why would he want, the paperwork say he was gonna kill him to disrupt his drug organization. From what I understand, Frey dealt with heroin. He wasn't dealing. He didn't deal with coke like that. Poe was a coke dealer. You know what I'm saying? Frey dealt with heroin mainly. You feel me? So the lanes don't even intersect in no way, shape, form, or fashion. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand where the friction came from. You dig what I'm talking about? It's a puppet master behind the scenes. You feel me? Pulling all the strings. Excuse me, that brought all these stories together. All these individuals together for a common goal. You know what I'm saying? And the puppet master is a common in every storyline. You know what I'm saying? I dig this, man. Like I was telling y'all, Frey and Poe was cool off the strength of a dude named Red Jack, who was Frey's partner, his homeboy, you know what I'm saying? His ace, that was his homie. He was from New York City though, by the way, Red Jack was. And that's the dude that Poe grew up respecting in NYC. You feel me? And respected him in DC too. You know what I'm talking about? I guess that's why he got with him once he got down there. You know what I'm saying? And getting with him is getting with Frey, you might as well say. You know what I'm saying? He was the one that could vouch for Poe and who he was and what he done or what have you. You dig what I'm talking about? Now they say Red Jack got a son named Reggie. And he loco. You know what I'm saying? They like he went crazy in like 89, 90 or somewhere up in there and went on some kidnapping, murder and stuff, and he's still locked up behind it. You know what I mean? But I guess Red Jack the same type of individual. You dig where I'm coming from? Because my people was telling me that you hear Poe speaking about a dude that was gonna kill Preacher in one of them Feds magazine interviews. You know, and from right now, well, up until this point, in my mind, it was either Randy Love or Tom Cross. You know what I'm saying? They tell me that ain't the case. They tell me Red Jack was the nigga that was gonna kill, excuse me, that was the dude that was gonna kill Preacher. You feel me? For whatever reason. That was the one. You feel me? Now, logically speaking, from the DC side, this is, they feel like if Frey was gonna get at Poe, he wouldn't have went through Michael Jackson to do it. Or even told Michael Jackson about it. He probably would have went through Red Jack. He had way more hitters than just Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Way more hitters. You feel me? And the person closest to Poe that probably could have got closest to him would be the person that knew him, which would be Red Jack. Right or wrong? You know what I'm saying? So it just don't make sense. You feel me? The common in all of this is this dude, Michael Jackson. You feel me? Michael Jackson is the real puppet master behind all of this. You know what I'm saying? Not all of it, but behind all of what I'm speaking of right now. You dig where I'm coming from? Because dig this here, man. I told y'all about Gary in part 1. You know what I'm saying? Little Gary. Why would little Gary be trying to set Poe up when he had money and dope? You know what I'm saying? He had no reason to be jealous of Poe for nothing. But Michael Jackson had a reason to be jealous of Gary. You feel me? I'm going to break that down for you. You feel what I'm talking about? We talking about a dude that went to jail in maybe the late 70s or whatnot and got out in the 90s. He come home 35, 36 years old, go back to his hood and see an 18, 20-year-old running it. A millionaire, 18, 20-year-old millionaire running the hood. What he supposed to do, work for him? This a goon. You feel me? He considered himself big before he went to the joint or whatnot. You feel me? When he come home, Frey looking out for him. Frey is looking out for him or whatnot, but still. You know what I mean? This a hitter. This a goon. It's a live wire. What he supposed to do, work for this 20-year-old or whatnot? That ain't the way he saw it. You feel me? So, in order to move himself into a better position, you know what I'm saying? He makes up a lie and says that little Gary was talking to his homeboy in Lorton and told his homeboy he was going to rob Poe and leave him at the scene, take the dope and the money. Why is the only person that can verify that Michael Jackson? Snake. That's because he the snake. That's the snake. That's the puppet master. You feel me? That's the super snake. That's the super thug in this whole story, man. You feel me? Overcalculated everything, man. Played his position well, if you ask me. Well. Because a lot of people didn't see it coming. By the actions that were taken, over the things that were said and what went on, a lot of people didn't see that coming. You dig what I'm talking about? That's why I said there were a lot of people on these strings. And Poe was one of them. It wasn't just Poe came to DC to take it over and started knocking people off or whatnot, start plugging individuals, whoever was in the way, blase split. It was a little bit, not even a little bit, it was way more complicated and complex than that. You know what I'm saying? Now what Poe supposed to do? He in the land of goons. He done been shot twice down here. You think I'm gonna take a chance with this nigga I don't know? Excuse me. You think I'm gonna take a chance with this dude I don't know? No. Okay, he feel like that, he gonna do it like that, well, we gonna do it like this. Now you put yourself in them shoes. You know what I'm saying? You out there, you put yourself in them shoes. You dig what I'm talking about? We dealing with kids still. You know what I'm saying? We dealing with kids, these still kids. Nobody really above, I ain't talking about Frey and them, because you know what I'm saying, Frey, Rafe and them, you know, Michael Jackson and them grown men. But they dealing with kids, you might as well say. You know what I'm saying? And he knew that. Michael Jackson knew that. So he set that up and put that plan into motion. Oh yeah, my man's called me from Lorden and said he was talking to Gary, and Gary said he was gonna blow your head off and take the dope and the money. Now what that do for Michael Jackson is put him in a position in Trinidad. And you feel, put him in a position, oh, once he's gone, that's my area. I'm gonna eat that. That's mine. I'm gonna eat right there. You know what I'm saying? Now fast forward a little bit to Frey. He was the puppet master, the mastermind behind that too. You feel me? Look at the paperwork. All the paperwork says Michael Jackson said. Michael Jackson said. Michael Jackson said Frey was gonna put a hit on Alpo to disrupt the drug organization when it made absolutely no sense. You feel me? It made absolutely no sense. Now, when you in that game, can you take a chance like that? Can you afford to take a chance like that? You know what I'm saying? Everybody know this dude is his hitter. His hitter coming to me telling me his boss said he got a hit on him. He putting a hit on him. You feel me? The average nigga or a different type of nigga would have killed the hitter right then. A different type of dude, excuse me, y'all. A different type of dude would have killed the hitter right then. That's your boss, and you come and tell me you got a hit on me? I don't know what your intentions is, dog. I don't even know if I would have offered him no money. You feel me? Because off that, Alpo gave him what? $10,000, a half a key of cocaine, and a 9mm to get the job done. You feel me? Like I said, he wasn't just down there moving in, trying to knock people off and move into position and everything else. It was a lot of factors at play and a lot of this other stuff that was going on. You know what I'm saying? And I heard the Michael Jackson dude. Well, let me say this first. During that war we talked about in part 1, you know what I'm saying? It was another war going on simultaneously. You feel me? And some of Frey's big hitters, was involved in that war. So a lot of people say that's why they believe it was really no real repercussions behind the murder of Frey. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm not mistaken, I heard that the dude Michael Jackson is alive and well, or not even well. I heard he got AIDS, but I heard he's alive. You know what I'm saying? Possibly still alive and might have got out of prison in 2015, 16, 17, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. Don't you think? Because he said all this. Now, he set Wayne up. He went to Wayne and told Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Such gonna kill y'all. You feel me? Who set Wayne up? Michael Jackson. Who set Poe up? Michael Jackson. He got a sanction through Poe to make it look like the outsider was coming in here knocking people off. You feel me? Go to the New York dude and tell him, hey, these DC dudes, they got a hit on him. You feel me? Bam, knocked one off. It worked that time, so now I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go tell him such and such said he got this and that on him. Blase split. Bam, knocked him off. It worked again. Now what that do for him? Put him in a position to be the king. All the way down to the big dog. You feel me? Frey wasn't even the big dog. He's a big boss, but he wasn't the big dog. He wasn't Clifford, the big red dog. You know what I'm saying? No, the big red dog was Rayford. And this dude, Michael Jackson, even had a plot for him. You feel me? He wanted to be the last man standing, remain as king of DC, basically. You feel me? Because if you know like I know, let me go to the notes on this one, man. Let me go to the notes on this one, dog. Because I'm going to make sure I get this right. You feel me? If you know like I know, when Rayford was locked up in, what is it, Lewisburg, USP. He was locked up in Lewisburg, USP. He got a plug. The plug was a Blanco. Giselle Blanco kid or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Plugged him in. He was getting 400 keys while he was in prison to distribute on the streets. You feel me? Now the statistics of that is he was only supposed to make $1,000. Now hear me out. He was only supposed to make $1,000 per key, which is still good money. You got 400 keys, you get $1,000, $400,000. You feel me? I'm gonna make it from this jail cell or whatnot. But he put this snake, the dirty individual, you know what I'm saying, Michael Jackson and his crew on. He put Michael Jackson and his crew on, and what they do? They pay the first time so they can get more work. Then they jam it. Run off on the plug twice. And when I say twice, I mean it. That ain't just the song. Ran off on the plug twice. Instead they calling, I ain't calling back. Why y'all think Rayford told? Why y'all think Rayford was in a position to tell, man? You know what I'm saying? Did this here, dog. He went off with, well, I said he only supposed to pay Rayford $1,000 off each one. So who knows what he making per key or what the actual price range is off of them. So they run off. Got them Blancos looking for him, ready to pull a hit on him. Ready to put a hit on him. Rayford negotiates a truce. No, don't kill him. Now these niggas that ran off, excuse me again, these dudes that ran off and left him for dead. If you know the Colombians, or anything about, they'll kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? One of the dudes that taught me to do what I do, his saying used to be grandma the goldfish. Everything from grandma to goldfish gotta go. You feel me? That's the way them Colombians play. For real, for real. Your goldfish will die, nigga. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Your goldfish will die, my dude. Your dog, your cat, everything breathing in your home when they come in will die, man. You know what I'm saying? He negotiates a truce with them to pay $10,000 extra per unit in order to pay back the debt from them running off. You feel me? They say, cool. We'll work with that. Another 400. What do Rayford do? Now, this was not smart on Rayford's behalf, if you ask me. You fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving them no work again. They just ran off on me, almost cost me my life. Them Colombians could get to anybody. The Aryans, a number of dudes in the pens that could have stuck a shiv in his neck longer than a butcher knife. You know what I'm saying? Real, just real 100. Real 100. You know what I'm saying? I dig this here, dog. He give these dudes to work again. MJ and his crew ran off on the plug twice. Instead of calling, I ain't calling back. Now the Colombians have stopped communicating with Rayford. Stop communicating. He can't get in touch with nobody. Not the dudes he done gave the units to, not the people the units that came from. You remember the previous conversation, them telling we about to hit them boys, and he said, no, okay, cool. Because on the strength of Rayford, they said, all right, cool. But that strength only works so many times. Now, ain't nobody calling back. Won't nobody say nothing. That walked him straight into protective custody, my baby. You feel me? So who was the mother? Excuse me. Who was the puppet master? Who pulled all these strings in DC? Who was Megamind? You know what I'm saying? Dog. Michael Jackson was a super snake. You feel me? He was a real mastermind to a certain degree in that street game. And you can't tell me otherwise. Nothing else makes sense. If you can make it make sense, jump in the comments and do it for me, my dog. I communicate with everybody that's sensible. You feel me? I will not give negativity my energy. I've tried not all year, and I'm going to continue to try. You know what I'm saying? But anybody that's sensible, respectable, reputable, man, jump in them comments and say something, and I'm going to talk back. I always do. You feel me? Nah. I need to say this too, because my people wanted me to get this clear, man. My people wanted me to clear something up that they have been seeing and hearing or whatnot. Let me see if I can get to it. I had it in the notes, man. Okay, here we go. This is kind of funny to me. It's kind of funny to me. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? My DC folks say they be seeing a lot of strange things on Gully TV and different channels about people like Haitian Jack and other individuals coming down to DC and grabbing all the fly honeys and booking all the broads or whatnot. And he said it's just not true. Now, I fact check after he said it. I hollered at a couple other people. You feel me? That communicate with me from down that way, and they said it's just not true. You know what I'm saying? They was like, man, any New Yorker or anybody for that matter that came into chapter 3 trying to floss the way they say they was in there flossing would have been a victim. It's just that simple. They said we don't like outsiders. Basically, especially in that era, they said we definitely didn't like outsiders, and they would have definitely been victims walking into the chapter 3. Now, the way I'm gonna break that down for y'all, because I know I got some New York fans that's probably feeling like, what? Listen to me, you hear me? Because he made it make sense to me. You feel me? He say, what he say? He said, a lot of the dudes, the out-of-towners, the New York dudes talking about they came down there and was jumping on the honeys, was talking about college kids. He said the chapter 3 on the weekends at Howard Homecoming was usually rented out to the Howard Homecoming kids or whatnot. That's where they threw their parties at. He said, so if you was in the chapter 3 on the weekend, you wasn't gonna see no heavy hitters, no big rollers. You know what I'm saying? No ballers or nothing like that. But he definitely said, and I quote, they wasn't coming in there on Wednesday nights when Chuck was there. He said Wednesday nights was Chuck. He said that's when all the heavy hitters and the ballers and the gunslingers and everybody was out. You feel me? He said no out-of-towners was walking through their floss and trying to book no honeys and act like they was this and that and the other. He don't care who they were. Straight up. Now I know y'all got some opinions about that. Jump in that comment box and let me know what you think, man. Was you in that mug on Wednesday night? Did you go to that mug on Wednesday night when Chuck was there? Is you from out of town? Let me know, man. Ozone O, Up for Debate TV, man. And you already know what it is, my baby. When you see what you see.